Well, in this business bite, I want to talk about a winning mindset. And you'll notice from this illustration, it's like a pyramid upside down or a triangle. And it has 5 sections. One's called lifestyle, results, activities, attitudes, and beliefs. And I'll explain why it's upside down, the reason for that as we move through each of these 5 sections. So let's just look at the lifestyle. Everyone wants the lifestyle. They want a better home, the boat, more holidays, better relationships. And usually a lot of people, when they start or leave school and start business or start their career, they actually want it all instantly now. But it comes over a period of time from doing a number of things. And the second one underneath that is, to get the lifestyle, you've got to have results, which means if you're running a business, you have to make a profit. If you're working, you have to get a salary. If you're investing, you need to get a return. So there needs to be some results from the third one, which is activities. So you've actually got to buy a property, investment property. You've actually got to work, create work. You might do that online as a business, or it may be a career, or you start a business, and through investing and growing and building that business, you create a profit that brings a salary or bonuses, rewards, or a profit at the end when that business is sold. So there needs to be a lot of activities that happen. And a lot of people like to buy lottery tickets in whatever form around the world because they want that instant success. Well, there isn't any instant success. In fact, the research I've seen in America and in Australia, and I suspect is in any other country, that someone wins a multi-million-dollar payout from a lottery or gambling, within about 2 years, the research shows us that their relationships are destroyed, their health is destroyed, and actually they've lost it all. Because the money has come easy, they haven't been able to manage it. They haven't know how to deal with something of that sort of success. And that's why people who get that instant reward don't make great business owners or starting businesses. And nothing generally comes that easy. You have to build a business, grow it, and then move forward. And then the fourth one on this triangle, upside down triangle or pyramid, is attitude. We've got to learn to have an amazing attitude, because our vision, our business, our career will all come under attack, maybe from health, criticism, the tall poppy syndrome, where people criticize those who are successful. Competitors, will launch products against you, may criticize you. The media don't understand the concept you operate in, because when we started Gloria Jean's Coffees, and it was a franchise model, the media journalists didn't understand franchising and criticized the concept. And then eventually, not long after, they started criticizing the specialty coffee market and the way we were operating, because they were trying to compare us to what already existed in the market, which was a cafe or a restaurant. And then finally, we got the beliefs. And the key thing is, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And that's why you need the vision and focus. And you need to have a foundation, which is what this belief's all about, is getting the foundation right. And when you get that foundation right, what happens is the whole structure stays up. But if this is not right, the whole thing topples over. Maybe even before you get to the lifestyle. Maybe when you do get the lifestyle, it topples over because there isn't a strong foundation of what you believe in, what you stand for, and that's why you've got to get good input into those type of things. So what are 8 key things that actually help getting that structure right and also getting the beliefs right? Well, number 1, do your passion. I come across many people who start a number of business ideas simultaneously. Others, they don't. They actually, when you talk to them, have no passion for the business. They're just doing it because they want to generate money. So they don't sow anything into it. They don't want to spend anything in it. They actually don't want to spend much time on it. They just want to put it out there so it creates a passive income. Well, I've observed and I've seen that I don't think there is anything such as a passive income. You have to take an interest in it. You have to do something with it. You have to keep an eye on it. You have to make changes, because in this day and age, the market and the way consumers are reacting to any situation, it's always changing. So nothing is static. So do your passion, and you will attract the right people, you'll actually track those who want to invest if that's the direction you want to go. Number two, it's a thing I call cause and effect. What we sow, we reap. If you sow a bad attitude, you get bad attitudes right. If you sow positive attitudes, you get positive right. So if you sow into a business idea or concept or your career or a relationship, you actually see a better return on that sowing into that area. And there'll be deals, there'll be opportunities that will come up that'll be too good to be true. I always say to people, I'd stay away from them. Occasionally there might be one that is a deal that's too good to be true, but you have to be really careful because there seems to be always a price to pay, and the detail that goes behind it is not always what it seems. So don't sow bad seed, learn to sow good seed, because that's the sort of effect that you will get back. So if you want to start a business or your career, learn to sow the time, the effort, the enthusiasm, the commitment to it. It's not just, I want to get a few dollars so I can pay my bills, go out entertaining, skiing, travel, whatever. Your job, your career has to be far more than that for you to sow the right thoughts, the right attitudes, the right actions. Number three, it's a thing we would call abundance is your natural state. If we learn, if we grow, if we sow, we should see a return. We should see growth in ourselves. And I just heard recently a quote that if the growth on the outside is faster than the growth on the inside, the end is near. So if the market is growing, the things are growing, your friends are growing, and you're not, you're just static, then everything just passes you and leaves you behind, and your business just goes nowhere because you're not investing in it, you're not thinking about it. Your career, you get left behind. You think you're doing a great job, but other people will be doing a better job because they are listening, they're learning, and they have to grow. And one of the issues that come out in this abundance area is that people think they've got a discount to attract business. Well, when you discount, it could be good for a tactical reason, but if you keep doing it, it becomes a drug. People depend on it. Retail fashion particularly, and even furniture and white goods, are all suffering from the discount mentality. People won't buy anything unless there's a discount or an offer, or wait for the discount season to come around, which seems now to be permanent. And there are some retailers trying to break that pattern because there is no margin to be made, and it's all about price. So someone will move from there to somewhere else. So you've got to learn to get out of this poverty mentality and say, my business needs to grow, create abundance, my career needs to grow, create abundance, my relationship needs to grow and create abundance. Number four is the power of focus. I often use a quote that if you chase two rabbits, they both escape. I shared this with a hunting friend of mine, and when he thought vision was overrated for his business, and I said, that's why you keep going around in circles. And I said, you're a hunter. If you chase both rabbits, you don't actually get any of them, and you've got to focus on one. So you need that focus. You need something to aim at, because where there's no focus or no vision for the future, you return to the past. A famous quote from Dr. A.R. Bernard. Number five, seek wisdom. The book of Proverbs says, without a vision people perish, but it also goes on to say that you should get advice from the right people. Without counsellors or direction or mentors or consultants that actually have a good contribution to make to you and your business, will bring a lot of added value. You don't need to employ them full time, and from them you will get challenge, you'll get ideas, you'll get suggestions. And don't necessarily get people from the same industry, because you will tend to get the same thinking. You need to have thinking outside that circle. Number six is the genius of you. And what makes up the genius of you? There's probably about four things. Passion. These people love what they do. Talent. They're good at what they do. You see, I don't go out and sell or promote computers. I have no passion for them. But those that do, they understand them, and they can actually go and sell and be enthusiastic about IT, technology, equipment, software, all the things that actually go with it. And the fourth or the third part of this genius of you is values. Doing what you do is extremely important to you. It may not be to someone else, and they may not see it, and you may get frustrated because they don't see it, but it is important to you. And then purpose is having a clear and present goal. And one of the great things with franchising is people are able to go and buy into a business with something they're passionate about. There are a lot of people who always wanted to own a cafe or a restaurant, and they can get involved in a coffee or pizza outlet that actually doesn't come with the issues of chefs and a lot of other restrictions, and they can actually serve and own a business that's actually in a passion that they have. If someone likes outdoor, man, there's so many franchises that offer outdoor opportunities with gardening, landscaping, gutter cleaning, window cleaning, and mobile repairs and mechanics. So there's many ways to do this. Number 7, ask and you shall be received. Many people don't ask for the order. Many people don't ask. They get knocked back from a bank. They think the answer's no, but there's many other opportunities, many other ways to go about it. And there's some research out of America a few years ago that says 86% in any sales situation, people do not ask for the order. They are very good at presenting the product, the service, the options, the benefits, but they never get to the stage of saying, do you want to buy this or do you want to engage my service? And that can be in the retail, business to business. Even in life, people just don't want to be rejected, or they think they've done a great job of selling, but they don't actually ask for the order. So ask and you shall receive. Number 8, behold and beware. You're operating in a market that's constantly changing. More competitors are coming, and it appears on paper and even through their PR releases that they sound terrific and they've got everything buttoned up, but I can assure you most of them don't, and they're running on the smell of an oily rag. And so copycats will come, competitors will come, new ways of marketing will come. And, we have to look for the unexpected. We have to do the unexpected to break through in this day and age with so many messages hitting our customers and clients on the journey. And when we launched Gloria Jean's Coffees in 1996 into the market, the whole market, including the coffee industry and media, criticised us revolving a concept around takeaway cups. But that was the concept that actually broke the back and made us successful, because we would never get volume around selling a cup of coffee if it was just related to people sitting down with table service, tablecloths, sugar bowls and crockery. We had to come in with a whole new concept that would actually break that pattern. We didn't understand the significance of that till a few years on, but once that whole concept got launched, we saw a whole breakthrough in volume that the market had never seen. And as you know, there are so many coffee concepts available today. And as we've seen now with social media and the opportunities that it presents with traditional media, there are so many ways for us to have to think outside the square and be able to outflank, outmaneuver competitors and so many copycats that will come. So it's developing a new attitude in the way we market, in the way we build businesses, we learn in our careers and even in our relationships. So go and develop that winning attitude.